Hey guys, my name is Kayla Rain, and today I'm bringing you my October TBR. In the month of October, I'm going to be playing catch up a little bit here because I'm actually in the middle of three books that I need to finish. So those three are going to be my priority in the month of October, along with one other book that I'm doing a buddy read. And then the rest is just up in the air, but I need to finish these three that I have right now. So the first one is Sunshine by McKinley, and this was actually my September TBR, and I don't have that much left of it. I probably have about a quarter left to read, and I'm really enjoying it so far. My only issue with it is it has some really slow pacing, and it's not that it's bad because the world building is really incredible in this and the writing is awesome and I love the characters, but as far as action goes, there's not a lot, and when you do get a little sprinkle of action, it is very short-lived, so that's why this has taken me a little longer to get through. I'm not enjoying it any less, I'm just not flying through it like I would other books that I've read that have lots of action and all that stuff in it, but I still really like it. I think I'm gonna like the rest of it because it would really suck if the last 25% of the book was just really bad, and I hope that's not the case, but we shall see. I have high hopes for it. And then I'm going to finish Soulless by Gail Carriger, and I have a little over half of this left, and I was actually buddy reading this with Morgan from Little Word Weaver, and I kind of just fell off the bandwagon with that one, because again, this is one that's a little bit more of a slow burn book. I am in love with the dialogue in this book, though. I'm not invested in the world entirely. There are some things that I find a little strange that I'm just not a big fan of with the world, but as far as the characters go and the dialogue in this book, it is just lovable and hilarious. I love the main character, Alexia Terabody. She is the sass master, and she is just so fun to read, and I'm really looking forward to seeing her relationships form more in the books. I think that this last half of the book might be a little bit better as I really get to see Alexia come out of her shell even more so and really get into the nitty-gritty of the supernatural world. So yeah, I'm excited to finish this one. And then I'm going to be jumping into Days of Blood and Starlight by Lani Taylor. This is the sequel to Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I've read the first chapter and I'm already in love with this book. I love Daughter of Smoke and Bone. It was incredible. I'm actually borrowing this copy from my friend, so Kristen, if you're watching, hi! But I am in love with this series. It's so good. I can't wait to see what happens with the sequel, and I really hope that it holds that momentum and just keeps going with these wonderful characters and really interesting plotline and action scenes and all that stuff. So, I will be reading this month and finishing it, and I'm excited about it. And finally, for my buddy read, I'm going to be reading The Dead House by Kurtagich. I don't know how to pronounce the last name. I'm so sorry, Dawn. You're an awesome YouTuber, and I'm sure you're an awesome author, and I apologize for butchering your name. But I'm going to be buddy reading this with Frannie from... She's no longer Frannie in the Pages. It's Frannie something Dreamcatcher, and I can't remember the name of her channel because I'm so used to calling her Frannie in the Pages now. But I will link both of her channels in the down bar below so you can check that out. But I'm going to be buddy reading this with her, and I'm super excited because it's going to be kind of creepy, and I'm excited to kind of step out of my comfort zone and read something creepy because that's not something that I normally do. But this is told through like newspaper clippings, diary entries, and it is apparently about a girl who may or may not have a split personality. I'm not 100% sure how accurate that statement is, but I will find out, and I think this is going to be one of those mystery thriller books, and I am excited about that. So, I'm going to be reading these 4 books for sure, and I'm excited about them. 2 of them I will probably have finished pretty soon because I've already started reading them, and I've actually already read 1 book as of filming this video. So yeah, I read Coraline by Neil Gaiman in one sitting because it's really short, but it's really fantastic. Yeah, but I've already read that this month, so off to a good start, October. Last year in October, I think I read like 11 books, so I don't think I'm going to beat that this year because these are a little bit bigger because part of the books that I read last year in October were Percy Jackson. Those are so fast to fly through, so we'll see. We shall see, won't we, BookTube? Anyway, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys have a really great weekend. Weekends are awesome, unless you have to work, and I remember those days too, so I'm sorry if you have to be at work. But I hope that you have an awesome day at work if that's what you gotta do. Anyway, thank you for watching my video today. As always, stay weird and happy reading.